Good morning traders, welcome back to London. Today is the day where I leave the city, unfortunately, to go to another place. But it's gonna be exciting, of course, as always. Gonna have to go to the airport, I think now. Yeah, that's about time. So let's wrap this up, get to the airport. And today is Sunday. I wanna show you guys exactly in depth how I do my weekly review, step by step, line by line. And we'll get through that when I get to the airport. So quick bus ride to the airport, and we'll start that right after.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
At the train station now, as you can see, a lot of noise, but it's pretty cool. It's a little bit big, so I had a trouble finding my way. But look at this, they made this line on the ground. Tell you exactly where to go. That's perfectly for me. Love it. So I'm headed to the airport, but I don't think it's safe to do my analysis with the chart here because it's loading really slowly. And I'm kind of afraid that if I start to put lines, it's going to kind of disappear when I close the laptop. So I don't want to do it here. I'll wait till I get to Budapest later today. And for now, it's waiting time. But the cool thing about these videos is that we can go forward and back in time as we want. So we want to use that to our own advantage. So we are a little bit later, and I want to show you guys exactly how I go through the chart every week. Basically, it's a process I follow every single time. The first thing I'll do is I want to erase everything. I don't always do that. Sometimes I kind of miss it and I don't want to do it, but that shouldn't happen technically. That means removing all the little flags in the chart I was looking at the past week. Now, I kind of did my whole analysis before because this is a little bit later in the week, but I want to show you still that I'll still redo it because it's practice and it's going to help me clarify everything I do for this week. So we go on the chart, we remove all the drawing tools. I'll move that a little forward for you guys. And once that's done, then it's where you're going to put your lines on your chart. That's what I do all the time. I will start with a weekly chart because that's the chart I like to use to start with. I just find it very clear, very intuitive, and so that's what I go with. I'll try to remove the indicators as much as I can, except the pivot high-low, which I have on the chart here. Those are these small numbers that you guys see on the chart. And those are good to know where price is at and kind of what high it made. That can help you look at your zones properly. So I will start to draw my lines by looking at mostly round numbers, okay? I know for a fact there's a big resistance right here at 1.03. I'll just zoom out a little bit, and that seems really good. Then there's another line here on AOD CAD right here. That seems also very good. 96, 97. Because this is a 600 pip range. And we can go forward a little bit. I basically put the lines and I put them to the closest round number. And usually they're gonna align pretty well. Like you see these touches here. They kind of touch quite well. You're always gonna be too high or too low in some zones. And so round numbers are making it simple for you to remember the zone and making it simple to look at your chart. So I'm just gonna draw another line here because it's kind of relevant. Those are very high level. Don't forget, those are not necessarily the zone we're gonna trade. They're just there to start the process, and then we can go on the daily chart to even make it more simple. And here we won't force things. If we see lines that are clear, we'll put some lines. If we don't see lines that are clear, we won't put any line, and we'll just keep it the same. So for now, like, this is all a big move, this is a big move. So I wouldn't put a line in between, except maybe this right here, because we had this high touching throughout. So I would consider this pretty good. Okay, and this is this is like actually 1, I think. So that's gonna be an important number for sure to look at. The other thing is, if I see that price is near the zone that we want to trade, which in this case it is, I'll put another kind of rectangle here just to make sure I pay attention. Okay, so with that, I'll take a look at the chart for sure, and I'll even flag it. Okay, the flag is there to tell me which pairs are at zones and which one I want to trade during the week. If I flag something, it means I have to look every single time, every single day, until it's no longer a flag. And the flag's probably going to be removed at the end of the week when I do the other analysis. But other than that, I'll look every single day at all the time frame, especially the 1 hour chart, because I don't want to miss that. And that's going to be a good way to keep track of it. Now, second pair, ADHPY. I think you guys get the principles. Let me do that quick. And boom, zone place on the weekly chart. We'll go on the daily chart, see if we didn't miss anything important. And in that case, I'll put a line definitely here, because I see this low and this high, and even this high here, which I definitely want to put a place to look at what price is going to do there. So it's 84. I think we can do 85. Alright, 84.5 then. If the lines don't look clear, just put 84.5 or whatever, like small increment, because you want to make it look nice in the chart, and then just go with round numbers. Although round numbers are good, but they're not the only thing to look at. Okay, so I prefer to have a line that's clearer than a round number, basically. In this particular case, we're not yet at the zone, so I want to flag the pair, but every morning I'll go back and look at the pair again, like look at all the pairs I have, and see if I have any pairs that I need to flag for that day. And if I need to flag them, I'll flag them in the morning. But for now, I don't want to have like too many flags, and this is kind of unnecessary. So I'll just flag in the morning once and keep it for the whole couple of days after, because that's the process. Now, once you've done that, put backing indicators on. And of course, like there's more pairs. I won't do all the pairs with you guys. Some of them have been flagged, especially like this, AUD USD. I think Euro GBP, if I'm not mistaken, or Euro GBP. Yeah, this one, or was it? Yeah, Euro CAD, been flagged. This one too, Euro AUD. USD Singapore dollar has been flagged as well, because we're near that zone here on the daily chart. Okay, I think it's a bit lower. But anyway, this is to flag, because we look for retracements again, to look at if you can have something like this with the Bollinger Band on lower time frame, of course, but it's still on the daily chart here. This has to be flagged for a potential move to the upside. And there we go, guys. That is how we look at the whole process, how to review your chart every week. Hope that's useful. Now we have to get back to the airport, because we cannot just go forward. We have to finish the story, so back to the airport. This is my favorite airport here. The Wi-Fi is kind of slow, and it's kind of packed too, a small airport as well, so yeah. So made it to Budapest, from the plane to the bus, which is a good sign. Now heading to the metro station. That's going to be a quick ride from here.